Games Lounge. 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 Games Lounge.
Trying to come through all over but the cry, and I can't get over crying over you. It's all over. Come through. Friends all over, though I'm trying to forget about how much I fall for friends all over, though I'm trying to forget about how much I fall.
Hello everyone, my name is Morgan Webb.
And I'm Adam Sessler.
And we would like to welcome everyone to the first ever Bethesda E3 showcase. We are currently backstage at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles, home to some of LA's biggest events.
Now, right before we came on the air, Morgan and I took a peek behind the curtain. I have to tell you, the stage setup looks amazing. Bethesda went all out for this event.
I have to talk about the screen.
Never realised
Massive,
Sessler was
and
introducing this one.
stunning. For
Anyway,
some
I'll be back in a
screeners
second,
out there, and I know
guys.
you're out there,
Hopefully,
it's a
don't miss
5 millimeter
anything.
LED
Keep an
screen
eye on
with a
it.
resolution of
I'll be
1080
right
by
back.
4048.
Because it's all about the resolution.
It is.
And that screen, it weighs 20,000 pounds.
That's nice, but what about the sound?
It's loud.
Yes?
The sound is loud. It's really loud. There are more than 80 speakers in the room, including 18 30-inch subwoofers on each side of the stage. It's set up like a rock concert, and when you add everything up, there are 315,000 watts of sound potential. You can literally feel the action.
Yes, you can. And all of this equipment was brought in just for the Bethesda showcase. Just to hang everything from the rafters required 32 one-ton chain monitors.
And 27 rolls of duct tape.
Those are always necessary.
Yeah.
But don't worry out there in streaming land. Every beautiful pixel and jarring sound will come through clear for you as well. There are 10 cameras spread around the venue, and the show is being presented in 1080p at 5994 frames per second.
Now, I am so excited.
Yes.
It's going to look and sound amazing. So make sure to turn up your volume at home as well.
Crank it. All right, so now we know how it's going to look and sound, but we would like to know what they're going to talk about.
Yes, I think we all do. Now, in
Yes.
about 15 minutes, we're going to watch live as Bethesda reveals what you'll be obsessing over in the years to come. Remember to follow us throughout the event on Twitter, at BethBlog, using the hashtag BE3.
And now for nearly 3 decades, Bethesda has been responsible for some of gaming's biggest hits and most well-regarded franchises. From Skyrim and Wolfenstein to Dishonored and Doom, there is a lot to be excited about.
We spoke to fans who have been waiting for hours outside of the Dolby Theater and asked them what they are most looking forward to seeing. All right, we're out here on Hollywood Boulevard outside the Dolby Theater. It's fairly warm out here.
It is fairly warm, but despite the heat, fans have been lining up for hours to get their place at the Bethesda E3 showcase. And of course, we would be very disappointed if people did not come out showing their true colors.
Yes, they dressed for the occasion.
They have dressed for the occasion. We have some vault dwellers here.
Yes, everyone seems dressed really well for the apocalypse. We have a lot of... Are all you guys together, or...
Yeah, we're all.
So you coordinated these outfits?
Yeah, we're actually a pretty big group from Southern California that cosplays mainly Fallout stuff.
And so, do I have to ask what you guys are most excited about seeing?
Follow.
No, so you guys cosplay mostly Fallout stuff. Now, do you have one costume that you wear, or do you guys tend to rotate costumes?
We rotate costumes a lot. I know I made one about 4 years ago, and we keep adding to it, doing new stuff with new content.
And we got to bring our friend here. The best part about this interview is going to be that I'm not going to be able to hear a word he says. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
So now my question is, when you guys see more of Fallout 4 tonight, which we've been promised that you will from the trailer that was released, are you guys going to start updating your costumes or making new costumes? I'm going to pull you right
right in here because we're getting
Yeah, definitely. I have a con coming up in about a week, and I'm already working on the rifle you see inside the trailer. So, I mean, we're pretty, like, on the ball with this stuff. Like, we're like, okay, what suits can we make? What can we make? What does it look like? There's a dog. Let's make that. But, yeah.
How are you going to make the dog?
Actually, you should ask her. She is a wonderful person to ask.
Come on over. Come on over.
down and tell us about how you're going to make the dog.
Just making a plushy pattern. Yeah. I made dog meat from one, but I couldn't bring him because I just had too much stuff to carry. So he's at home. Otherwise, he would be here.
Are these mics still hot? All right, hold
We'll
on.
do that again.
Yeah.
No, get it.
Sorry. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All right, this has to be pointed out. This guy is throwing at me his own Nuka-Cola bottle caps, the currency in Fallout. How long did you work on all these incredibly particular design elements?
Pretty much this was a bashed together kit that I worked on pretty much about 2 years ago. So it's an ongoing process. So this put together is probably maybe about a year and a half of just putting things together.
It's so... Oh, look, Pip-Boy.
Got a beautiful Pip-Boy here. Wow, that's awesome.
And would you mind pulling out the books? This is bringing back memories that even I forgot of the game, which was the books to increase your skills. Wow.
Even the comics going along with the Rob code here. So
Exactly. You can improve. I believe that helped you improve your laser weapon skills. You read these electronics. Aha. Well, I got to say, I tip my hat to you and all the effort you put into it, and you even have room for a modern.
You got to make sure you have your cell phone.
We're also joined by the gentleman who is at the front of the line. Manny, how long have you been waiting?
Since 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock this morning.
And that makes you think you're rather devoted to Bethesda. Is a particular game? I'm just going to guess, but is it Fallout?
Yeah, my favorite franchise is Fallout, but all Bethesda games are just the best.
So what did you wait in line so long for? Because you want to have the best seat?
No, I've just been waiting like 6 years for Fallout 4, so when they announced it, I just had to.
So you've been waiting in line for maybe 5 hours, but you've been really waiting for 7 years.
Yeah. And I came early because my friend, he's over there, he didn't have a ticket, but I got one, so we came early for him.
Oh, but so did he get a ticket?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
We'll find out at 6:30.
Well, I wish you all the best. Obviously, I tip of the hat to your level of devotion. I hope you enjoy what's about to come, all right? Thank you so much, Manny.
Well, the excitement is definitely building outside, but we are going to have to head back inside right now.
Yes, we do. But you know what? Let's take some time and look again at what got these guys so excited, the Fallout 4 trailer.
It's all over, but the cry.
I was discussing this
Poised on the brink of war,
with a couple of guys at work, and I never liked the fact that I thought the graphics looked a bit cack, considering it's 2015 and what we have seen in some games. Maybe it's just early, I don't know. It's like the textures on the dog. The thing about a company like Bethesda, yeah, maybe they've not been known for making cutting edge graphics before, but still, you'd kind of hope that a texture like that in the dog would be non-existent. Doesn't add anything to the game in the sense that they're going to affect gameplay. However, it would be nice. So
we do have coming in confirmed reports of nuclear detonations. My God, our soldiers were right. War never changes.
I'm going to talk over this as well, just so Bethesda doesn't give me grief and try and copyright the video or something that it's not transformative enough, so I'll speak over it or whatever. Hopefully that should make it alright. The reality is this is a game show, and we cover the latest news, things that are happening within the industry. And this is one of the things. This is the trailer from Bethesda. We said we're going to cover all the conferences throughout E3. So
Let's go, pal.
I can't really say much else about that. We're just doing some promotional work for you, Bethesda. That's all, man. Don't need to cut us down. I don't think they would anyway. I hope.
And that made the internet explode.
Yeah, that's the understatement of the year. Now, so far, we only have a little bit of information about this game, but it's been the internet pastime to glean any and all information from this trailer.
So the first thing we should definitely talk about is the location. This has not been confirmed by Bethesda, but I think it's pretty obvious once you dig into a little bit that this is Boston.
Yeah, I mean, you see Bunker Hill,
Yes.
the memorial, you see a rather well-known ballpark, so if this wasn't Boston, then these big monuments somehow in the apocalypse got moved to other parts of the United
They
States.
might have gotten up and walked, but I'm guessing that we're going to be in Boston. You also see the USS Constitution with
What are you guys looking forward to on the Bethesda show?
It's more exciting.
The Bethesda showcase.
I like it more now.
What he's looking out for, what you hoping to see or expecting.
That was the first main obvious thing.
I've never really played Fallout.
The next thing that
I
I
remember
think people
Fallout
have been
3
noticing was the
a few years back when I was doing a short film.
There's a lot more
And
color.
the guys who were working on the film, they were loving it.
Had,
And they
that
really got
kind of
into the stuff.
green hue.
And there's been a couple of short films that I really enjoyed
There was
based
a
on
sense of sickness.
Fallout.
Everything
I think it was Fallout Nuka. It was
Here,
called.
the skies are blue.
Anyway,
Maybe there is good green
let us know what
policy
you think and
later
stuff
on
and what you're
in the
looking forward to.
apocalypse. It's unclear if this means something in terms of timeline. Excuse me.
Right.
But it looks really nice. That's unquestionable.
I mean, that's sort of the part where everyone starts speculating. The skies are a little bluer. Is this in a different part of the timeline? Maybe is this a little bit later when the skies have cleared up a little bit? This is all complete speculation, guys. I don't want to speak to it.
We
But
know nothing. But it also seems a little more populated. I think that's the other. Like you see those images of the man under the beautiful light just walking down the street.
Yes,
those were rarities in Fallout 3.
potentially, maybe mysterious stranger. I mean, he's also one of those things that used to be in Boston, but has been since demolished.
Look at you. Which is about the Boston.
Which is sort of interesting that they're definitely trying to set that sense of time. This was Boston, stopped this.
Looks really nice. That's a question.
So that was sort of interesting to see. We don't know if the mysterious stranger, he's a dude in a
Yeah, so-
walking along mysteriously.
Sorry, it's maybe a bit wonky when I'm talking when they're talking and stuff. I was saying, let us know what you're looking forward to in the show. Only got a couple of minutes to go, so let us know what you're expecting, what you'd hope to see, what you're like, what you'd like to see.
Right, because for you, dog meat has to be kind of a
I don't know what other games Bethesda does. Is it just Fallout, or do they do something else?
Just a straight German Shepherd.
Bethesda does Skyrim, doesn't it?
But this is all
Right?
sort of semantics.
Let me
It's
just
a
have a
dog.
look
I think
here.
people are calling it a
Bethesda.
dog. He has a shorthand. But it's going to be really interesting to see how he's actually involved in the game.
So my brain's gone
Or
blank
if he's
with
just your buddy, which actually would be totally
everything
fun.
that's going on.
Buddy, I mean, if we're to take the trailer
At sea,
straight,
international.
Yeah, buddy. He's just, come on, let's go. Or that wonderful end to the trailer. But
Okay, let's think.
I do know that people have already had an emotional attachment to a dog who's rolling the game.
That's
we don't
interesting.
even
I never
know,
knew.
And it's just, please don't kill the dog.
All right,
Please
that's
don't kill the dog. Is this too much for us to ask? The internet demands you not kill dog meat / mystery dog.
So
And it's important to point out that Fallout
Bethesda
3
covering
had
things
dogs,
like
and dogs are all over games these
id
days.
Software is Doom. Are they in charge of Doom now?
Original dog.
Jeez,
And I think it's actually going to
my
really
knowledge
help
is
me. Remember,
terrible.
Fallout is very bleak. And I think it's going to be nice to
Yeah,
know
Skyrim, I knew that. Dishonored. Is this where we're going to see Dishonored 2, possibly?
Clearly, the game
Okay.
demonstrate that as well.
Yes. Now, the other cool
Oh,
thing about the trailer
Dragonborn.
was that there were a lot of details in
Mhm.
it, and those details were, of course, really oriented at the fans.
Evil Within
people who played previous
Wolfenstein.
games and to be able to pick out
Hmm.
little references, and little things that
Interesting.
were in the previous games.
Now, there's Nuka-Cola.
Of course.
I know a lot of people may have spent a lot of time getting all
Alright,
cans
ignore
of
me.
Nuka-Cola
Obviously.
spread out all over the wasteland.
Who would that be?
Clueless.
The people did that.
Turn the volume back up
They
in
were
a second.
reporting back to me, just working really hard and tirelessly
Yes.
with their controllers trying to find all of that.
Yes. I have a feeling there will be things to find.
I fear I'll be spending a lot of time.
Again, Mr. Handy was a nice feature. It was a nice little detail to put in there, and it was really cool to see Mr. Handy all shiny and fresh and new. That was something that I really liked.
And of course, the Vault Boy statuettes,
Yes.
which may also be littered around the wasteland that one will diligently look for in every single instance, even in that one instance where you can only get one particular one when it happens within the course of the story, and you can never re-access it again, so maybe you have to go back to an earlier save to get it.
Just theoretically.
Just theoretically.
Right.
Take a breath, man. Take a breath.
So you have a lot of Fallout 3 memories.
Yeah,
I do too.
you can see.
As we can see, something that really has always resonated for me in Fallout 3 was the first time that I actually went to Megaton.
Mm-hmm.
And what struck me, I think, were the characters and the people, because you expect them to be all sort of Mad Maxy raiders. And it just was really interesting to find cheery people and chipper people and crazy people, and it was just, you start to see that it's this whole really fleshed out world versus this sort of monotone, bleak, everything's a raider, everything's evil, you know.
No, I mean, I don't know why. It probably says a lot about me, but you know, as a childhood fantasy, like the apocalypse, stuff like Mad Max, really resonated with me. And it was when you get to Megaton, it's that sudden realization that the world is realized, it is articulated, and this thing that existed in my kind of childhood imagination is right there in front of me, and I can almost reach out and sort of touch it and move around it and have an experience.
Because even after the apocalypse, people are still people. You know, they're still going to behave in that quirky, weird, colorful way. I do remember Todd Howard came on X-Play to show off Fallout 3, and it was sort of this demonstration of how, you know, how the game, like, you could really play it any way that you wanted. Like, you could go to Megaton, you could blow it up if you wanted to. And then as soon as the camera stopped rolling, he leans over to us and he's like, don't blow up Megaton.
I'm really curious how many people, at least on their first playthrough, actually blew up Megaton.
He's like, you can, but maybe you don't want to.
Maybe you don't want to.
It's a really nice place to go visit
now, that
when you're playing the
demo,
game.
I mean, I wrote about it last year, and I really, that is such a fond memory. Yeah. Because Bloody Mess was turned on. We were live doing the demo. And I remember making a comment like, I kind of wonder what the lawyers might be thinking about it. And someone came over my ear and was like, oh, they are well aware. They didn't realize this is live. But my favorite part of it was at the end with the rocket launcher. Yeah. And he filled it with teddy bears and just starts within vats, taking out enemies with teddy bears. And it really is a fond and wonderful memory of both that game and, you know, and that time.
It's a special moment.
All right, I think it is safe to say that we are going to learn a lot more about Fallout 4 tonight.
Yes, but the other big title we recently got a closer look at was Doom. Last year, a select few QuakeCon attendees managed to get a sneak peek at Doom being played live, but only those who were there got to see it.
And I was there in Dallas, and I saw it.
Don't brag.
No, I was. It was cool.
Okay, well, the rest of us are excited to get our first glimpse tonight, and the big question for the fans is how it's going to capture the spirit of the original. And you can tell us this.
Yes, I mean, you really do see the qualities of the original Dooms in this, but it's like everything gets turned up to 11. What a lot of you are going to see out there are some melee finishers that show an over-the-top violence. It's sort of comical. It's exuberant. It really is that kind of tone that you're used to. And at the end of the day, it really... You can see it's an homage to the original Doom that goes all the way back to 1995.
And now we know you're fighting legions of demons, but sort of what sets it apart from other shooters, or what are gamers going to notice?
It's fast.
Okay.
It's fast. And another thing to kind of keep an eye out for is notice how the player does not move back nearly as much as what you're accustomed to in games that are sending out waves and waves of enemies. And it really, it's almost exhausting to watch. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like to play, because it's just this sense of just it being very relentless, and you really notice you're making snap decisions. It's that kind of shooter where you can't stop and think. You need to just be so instinctual if you're going to survive.
And you're changing weapons constantly, or how are you?
There's a lot of weapons that are.
There's a lot of weapons.
It's Doom.
So actually, just a few weeks ago, Bethesda revealed what I think we should call maybe a teensy snippet of the game, mostly to let everyone know that Doom would be revealed tonight. So let's take a look at that.
All right. Can we see that again?
Yeah.
Very good.
One more time.
2 seconds.
I just sneezed. Can we replay that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I think I got it.
I think that we've all kind of got the idea of what it is.
Now we know this game is going to be beautiful.
Yes.
And violent.
Yes.
And this new teaser also clued us into the return of some classic characters.
Yes, you mean the Revenant. Why is he screaming at me?
He's excited. It's nothing personal. He's not screaming at you. He's just an excited Revenant. Also, we can confirm the super shotgun is back. This game would not be Doom without the super shotgun. And with that, you can shoot the Revenant in his screaming face.
I look forward to doing that. It has been a big few weeks for Bethesda. Not only is their first ever showcase about to begin, and not only did they release that Doom teaser and a full trailer for Fallout 4, but they just launched the console version of Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited.
Now, that's their Elder Scrolls MMO. It's been out for a year on PC, but has just hit current-gen consoles, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. And speaking of online games, I have a feeling that we're going to see more of Battlecry 2. Of course, that is Bethesda's team-based action game with some very beautiful and brutal, PvP combat.
It is beautiful. So, you guys, a little bird has told me that there will be some surprises, so make sure you continue to watch the stream and leave your comments and questions. We're going to be back for the post-show where we'll answer some of your questions and interview all of the developers who are on stage.
And stay tuned because we're going to have some giveaways that you at home can win.
What about me? Can I win?
We're all winners. Just some of us are more winners than others, Morgan. Now be sure to follow
Like
on
Charlie
Bethesda's
Sheen.
official Twitter, at BethBlog. Share your thoughts and questions using the hashtag BE3. If we pick your question, then you get the giveaway.
All right, guys, the show is actually really
Sweet.
about to begin, and so we see Pete Hines over there. We're going to bring
Pete?
him over here. Come here.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Obviously, you're probably doing well, too. This is your big special night.
Yes.
Is there anything for the people in the internet that can... That you can tell them?
I don't think you guys are fully ready for what's about to happen. So
Blow
Very
our
exciting.
Get on
minds.
stage. Good night.
All right.
Here we go, people. Microphone will go down, and I'm going to take off the picture-in-picture. Ah, here we go.
I'm a gameplay programmer,
I'm the art director,
principal game designer,
concept artist,
audio director, and sound designer.
at id Software,
Arcade Studios.
Game Lux.
For Bethesda Game Studios. Battlecry Studios. Machine Games.
Cinemax Online Studios. Been here for about 2.5 years.
6 years.
2-3 months now.
9 years?
We all love video games.
I've played games since I was a kid. It's actually hard to imagine getting paid for this sometimes.
Knowing that we're making something really cool, that's what gets me up every day.
We make the games that we want to play.
I like getting players thinking. I love the chance to create.
To try new ideas.
To bring new monsters to life.
To excite people. To build new worlds.
To make something awesome.
Something that people will love.
For the fun.
Sense of discovery.
The story, something that'll inspire people.
Make them laugh.
Hopefully get their adrenaline pumping a little bit.
Smile.
Their face is just like, oh my god.
Scream.
And then go like this, or cheer.
It's why we do what we do.
I'm super excited about E3.
It is go time.
If we're lucky, if we're doing it right, we have something special here. Our hearts are kind of on the line. It's been a long journey.
This is going to be pretty cool.
Now it's time.
To show you.
The whole world.
Everyone.
What we're making.
We're ready for our close-up.
I'm so ready. I'm crazy.
The question is,
Are you?
Are you?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm definitely ready.
I can't wait.
Let's do this. Let's go.
It's finally time for the Bethesda E3 showcase. Hit it.
Hit it.
Sweet!
Ladies and gentlemen, Global Vice President of PR and Marketing for Bethesda Softworks, Pete Hines.
So dramatic.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome to Bethesda's first ever E3 showcase. I have to tell you that video still gets me a little choked up because it represents the hundreds of people that I'm here on stage representing tonight, the talented folks from our studios all over the world who work hard every day towards a common goal, to make great games. We're all excited to welcome you here tonight to kick off E3. We're in this amazing venue, the Dolby Theater, best known for the Oscars. On this very stage, some of the best names in entertainment have received the highest honor. We aren't here to hand out statues, but we are going to have a celebration of our own, complete with blood and guts and a bunch of stuff blowing up. I think we're going to have a lot more fun than them. Thank you all for being here with us. We put this show on for you to show the whole world what we're up to and what's coming from Bethesda over the next year. There's also a lot of folks joining us on YouTube and Twitch right now. So hello to all of you, wherever you are in the world joining us.
I'm joining you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome also to my colleagues from Bethesda and all of our studios who are here in attendance tonight. Thank you guys for being here as well. As well as all of our colleagues who couldn't be here and are watching online and then stayed up till the middle of the night in Europe. We have our friends down in Sydney who had a special party with the fans just to tune in and watch. So hello to all of them. Welcome to all of our retail partners who are here, members of the press, our supporters, friends, and last but not least, our fans.
Play with the friends.
We truly believe we have the best fans in the world. They're loyal, they're smart, and they're passionate about games. They share our passion for great games. And that's what we're here to do tonight, to talk about games. So let's get right to it. Are you ready?
Blows away, man.
I assume that some of you in the audience have heard of a game called Doom before.
Woohoo!
I thought you might have. In 1993, a small studio named id Software made a first-person shooter called Doom that forever changed gaming. First-person shooters became a phenomenon, Deathmatch was born, and Doom became a cultural icon. To this day, Doom is considered one of the most important and influential games in the history of our industry, and tonight, it is back with a new Doom. Built on the id Tech 6 engine, or as we like to call it internally, id Tech 666, it has taken the first-person shooter to a whole new level. To introduce the new Doom, please welcome executive producer at id Software, Marty Stratton.
This is going to be good, hopefully.
Thank you. Wow. I've had the pleasure of working on id games for a very long time, and I've been a fan of them even longer than that. So it's an honor for me to represent the amazing and talented team at id here tonight. Just like for many of you, Doom is a special part of each of our individual gaming histories, both personally and professionally. That's why from the beginning of this project, we've been inspired by the way those original Doom games made us feel when we played them. Although their premise was simple, they made us feel smart and fast and powerful. And at times, like we were part of something much larger than just that lone Marine beating back the forces of hell with a shotgun. But the foundation of any Doom experience, past or present, is unquestionably combat that's centered around three things: badass demons, big effing guns. That's right. And moving really, really fast. So as you now find yourself on the outskirts of a massive UAC research facility on Mars, you've been activated to do one thing: kill demons. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Doom.
Here we go. Silence time for me. Nice. The lighting looks phenomenal. Destroys. Have it. He's like badass. Sweet. Oh, fuck. Wow. Sound is amazing as well. Wow, that's cool. Very cool. Graphically, sound-wise, light-wise, it's really, really nice. The sound of that weapon there sounds phenomenal. Nice. Wow, it's gross. That's so good. The legs open up like that. Whoa. Wow, that was pretty impressive a demo, that one.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was pretty good.
Now, Doom is certainly about more than just the single-player campaign experience. And now that you've seen the game's combat, let's talk about multiplayer. Doom multiplayer is fast-paced, arena-style combat in locations ranging from UAC facilities on Mars to the depths of hell. You'll be challenged in exciting modes like Domination, Freeze Tag, and Clan Arena to annihilate your enemies using your own personal blend of skill, fast vertical movement, awesome guns, and very unique power-ups. Here's a sneak peek at Doom multiplayer.
Yeah, it's graphically gorgeous. 8-10-6-6-6-6. It's pretty cool.
Thank you again.
Yeah, but everybody smashed
We look
his head and
forward to
reminded him
sharing
of
a
Game
lot
of
more on
Thrones.
Doom multiplayer in the coming months.
Game of Thrones.
But as you've now seen, Doom's wide variety of guns, wild cast of demons, and fast movement provide the building blocks for hours of great entertainment in both single and multiplayer modes. But we weren't done. We wanted to provide more and allow our fans to do more. You see, traditionally, we provided our tools to a community of players with the knowledge and ability to create additional content. And their work has inspired us. So with this Doom, we asked, what if every player, regardless of platform or past experience, had the ability to build and instantly share their own creations? Like this co-op experience, where the goal is to survive wave after wave of demons. Or this mode, where you kill demons to earn credits that you can spend on ammo or health or bigger guns. Or even this classic 4-player deathmatch experience. What if the possibilities were only limited by your imagination? Tonight, we are proud to announce Doom Snap Map, a custom-designed, built-in gateway to an endless stream of Doom experiences created by you. At its core, SnapMap is about players never running out of fun and imaginative gameplay. It's an easy-to-use, in-game tool with uncompromising depth and capability. Without any past experience or special expertise, any player can easily snap together and customize intricate maps.
Cool.
You can quickly add predefined or completely custom gameplay. You can even create or edit game logic to make new modes. When you're ready, press a single button to play or share that content instantly with friends or others around the world. For more than 20 years, the Doom community has been one of the most active and creative in gaming. Now, with Doom SnapMap, we're putting that power of creation in the hands of every player. And we can't wait to see all the amazing things you come up with next.
That's a pretty impressive editor there. Very interesting to see what people do with it.
Now, before I go, we thought you might want to see a bit more from our single-player campaign. Yes? All right, terrific. So let's drop in on a little place our demons like to call home. Welcome to hell.
Yeah. Nice. Liking the finishing moves, they're quite cool. Some of the finishing moves are brilliant. Nice. All night. Very cool. Again, very cool.
Thank you. On behalf of everyone at id Software, we want to thank you so much for your support over the years. We can't wait to get Doom into your hands in the spring of 2016 on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Have a great night.
If you would, another round of applause, please, for Marty Stratton and the folks at If you weren't awake before, you better be now. You heard Marty talk about Doom Snap Map, a great example of how Bethesda and its studios give our fans the ability to create and share mod content regardless of platform. Supporting mods is just one of the ways Bethesda is pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. Over the last year, we've been working on how to expand how gamers create and share that content to our communities, how they connect both to each other as well as to us. The result of that work is a new digital platform, and it's called BethesdaNet. This is a home for all things Bethesda. BethesdaNet will power features like Doom Snap Map that you just saw and is already being used to support the Elder Scrolls Online across every platform for millions of players. It will be at the heart of all of our games going forward and also integrate our websites into one seamless experience. You can find all the info you crave on BethesdaNet, including robust forums to talk about the games that you love, exclusive videos and articles, and access to games and new features. BethesdaNet builds on our commitment to developing and supporting great AAA quality games. In fact, it was that commitment to quality and innovation that inspired us to found Battlecry Studios and their upcoming game, Battlecry.
Hi everyone, I'm Lucas Davis, Design Director at Battlecry Studios. Battlecry is an online action game with team-based combat and intense tactical warfare. Face off against opponents in the war zones and battle for the glory of your nation. Select players in Australia and New Zealand have already joined us in our alpha, and soon the rest of the world can join them in battle. Tonight we are pleased to announce that we are accepting worldwide sign-ups for Battlecry's global beta at battlecrythegame.com. And sign up now before June 18th and you'll receive priority beta access as well as a special in-game reward. We look forward to seeing you in the war zone this fall. Until then, here's a look at how Battlecry has evolved over the last year and a sneak peek at our brand new warrior faction, the Han Republic.
The Han Republic. Reminds me of Valve's game. It's like a Team Fortress kind of game.
Battlecry is playable at E3 this week, so come by and check it out.
So come by and check it out. Whatever you say, my good man. However, I ain't in E3. So I'll be
Bonjour.
watching.
Nous sommes très honorés d'être ici ce soir. Je suis
Whoa. English, slowly, Raph.
All right,
Slowly.
sorry,
English.
sorry. All right, good point. I said hi, everyone. We are very honored to be here tonight. I'm Rafael Colantonio.
And I'm Harvey Smith. We're co-creative directors at Arcane Studios, the team that brought you Dishonored.
Dishonored 2 time, I think.
Arcane was started in '99 with one mission: to create the special kind of games we're most passionate about. Games with highly crafted, detailed world.
Yeah, whatever shows the game.
Focuses on player
There's
choice
one
and
thing I
consequence.
hate about E3.
We have
Nintendo's
always
kind
wanted
of
to
resolved
create
this a
games
little
that rely
bit.
on
But I
simulation
hate when they go on this
instead of
crap
scripted
and
moments.
try to be funny and
We followed
try
our
to be
passion
cool
to
or
create our
something.
most ambitious
It shows
game
the
yet.
games, for God's sake.
Dishonored.
Shows people playing the games,
In Dishonored,
shows the
you play an
games,
assassin
and tells things about
with
the games.
supernatural powers.
I don't want to hear how cool
Falsely
you are.
accused of murder and seeking to set things right. Dishonored became known for its unique blend of first-person, exploration and stealth, stylized art direction, and steampunk world.
Thing is, as well, the people that
We'd
come
like
on
to
the
say
stage,
thank you to the millions of fans
understandably,
who
they're
played
nervous,
Dishonored.
but they're clearly not presenters, they're designers. But they come on the stage to promote a game, and I think it just
On
comes
behalf
across
of our entire
the
team, I
majority
can
of the
tell
time.
you your
pretty
passion
crap.
was deeply gratifying. You inspired us. And so the reason we're here tonight is that we're super excited about showing you what comes next from us.
He's so nervous. Alright, I'll take away my screen again.
It's happened again. Someone's pulled the rug out from under you. An empire at your feet, and you've lost it all. Be honest, did you really deserve any of it? More important, what would you do to get it back? Careful, there's always a price to pay. What you decide will ripple across the years. Blood in the gutters and corruption on the wind. It'll be fun watching this unfold. What will you do with the power I've given you? How will you make your mark on this wretched world?
You cover your face, but I know who you are. Emily Caldwin. Nothing is an accident. Everything is in motion. All of it has led you to this exact second in time.
Think before you strike. If you kill me, you become the assassin we claimed you were. You become one of us!
It's pretty cool.
It's always good to see
Those guys remind me of General Grievous.
In Dishonored 2, the Empire of the Isles is in jeopardy once more when an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne. You'll travel to Karnaca, a once dazzling coastal city on the southern edge of the world, and hunt down new adversaries as you alter the fate of the Empire. This time, you have the choice to play as Corvo Itano or Emily Caldwin, a new character. Both have their own unique sets of powers, their own weapons and gadgets. And of course, you can combine these things creatively to eliminate your targets as you see fit. You can play with weapons drawn, or you can play the entire game without killing anyone. We'll tell you more as soon as we can, but what we're here tonight to say is that Dishonored 2 is coming, and will be available for PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. Thank you so much. All right.
Then, what are you playing the games for these things? What's the point of the conference? Just
And
tell us.
while you wait for the new game, we have more of the original Dishonored for you to enjoy. It is Dishonored Definitive Edition. It comes with all the original game plus all the added content, and all of it has been graphically enhanced for Xbox One and PS4. So the Dishonored Definitive Edition will be available this fall. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
So far, so good. Two decent looking games. The other one, the Hun one, whatever, didn't look that good. Was that keen in it? These two so far.
Hi everyone and good evening.
And
5 days ago we launched the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited for the PS4 and Xbox One consoles. For the first time in the franchise's award-winning history, console players all over the world are now able to experience an Elder Scrolls game with friends. We're pleased to see millions of people online enjoying the game, whether it's by themselves, with a group, or in massive battles. We're sorry we can't be with you in person tonight, but we need to be in the studio to support the recent launch. We're also working hard on adding even more content and new features to this already vast world. We're excited about what fans have to look forward to next, so here's a peek at what the team at ZeniMax Online Studios is bringing to Tamriel Unlimited this year.
What can I say? I love games, and every opportunity to play, I take advantage of. And with a tablet or a mobile device like this one, I can take games with me wherever I go, on the plane, at my in-laws' house, or even at an important E3 showcase at the Dolby Theater. People who know me know that I am a huge fan of strategy card games. I play them a lot. I have also worked on the Elder Scrolls series in some way or another for over a third of my life. So this next game is particularly exciting to me because it brings those two worlds together. Tonight, we are pleased to announce The Elder Scrolls Legends, a strategy card game that builds on the rich legacy of Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Online and brings the world of the Elder Scrolls to a completely new genre. Here's a sneak peek.
Past, present, future. The Elder Scrolls hold all of Tamriel's history. That which has transpired, and that which is yet to be. They speak of heroes and their quests, of challenges yet to be faced, and prophecies yet to be fulfilled. But they do not tell us your role, for your destiny is your own to craft. Will you fade into memory? Or will you carve your name into myth and join those who have become legends?
I'm not a big card game myself. Any others there, I suppose, if you're into your games like that. Could be pretty good. Anyway, just going back to Doom 4, Doom.
The Elder Scrolls Legends will be free
I
to
was
play
thinking to
and
myself,
available on PC and
considering
iPad
that
later this
Carmack
year. I can't wait to share
was working, or is now working for Oculus Rift as one of the lead sort of tech guys, watching Doom, imagine playing that on something like the Oculus Rift, or Vive, or Prometheus. Yeah, possibly Prometheus, it was on the PlayStation 4. But imagine playing that on a VR headset. That would be absolutely incredible.
We did Doom, right? We
Anyway,
did Battlefly, and
just thought I'd mention that.
we did say something about that being here. My bad, I forgot. We do have one more presentation. It is from Bethesda Game Studios, and
I think it was Battlecry, didn't you?
And actually, we are all here because of this next game. Because about a year ago, I had the idea to do this showcase, and I went to this gentleman and I said, hey, instead of having to do a demo every hour, all 3 days of E3, what if I figured out a way for you to do just one demo? And he, of course, instantly said, yes, please. Now, I don't think he knew that he was getting, what he was getting into, that we would all end up being here, streaming this live all over the world, but hey, promise is a promise. He said he would do it. So here we all are, ready and waiting for his one demo of this E3. His studio creates games that have come to define open world gaming, and they are currently the holders of 3 consecutive Video Game of the Years with Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Oblivion, each a consensus Game of the Year winner. Those games in the studio have been led by someone who should need no introduction, but I'm giving him one anyway. Please give a warm welcome to the game director of Bethesda Game Studios and my very good friend, Todd Howard.
Is that Martin McFly?
This is great. Look at this. You all came. This is amazing. I need to let me take this in. Holy crap. You know, when I first started at Bethesda 21 years ago, yes, believe it or not, there was no E3. There was none of this. Remember that we had CES in Vegas, and the video games weren't even in the main building. They were in like an ancillary tent with the porn. It's not, I'm not kidding. Blizzard's booth was closer, for the record. But now look at us. Look at all of you here. Look at video games. Everybody online watching this. This is how you spend a quiet Sunday evening, I guess. And you do this because games are important to all of us here. And I think we can all agree that tonight starts a week with E3 that is the world's best week of entertainment ever. Because entertainment is an essential part of our lives. And games can do things that nothing else in entertainment can.
Need
They
loads of
can
money.
transport you to new worlds. They can give you the true wonder of discovery and often the pride of accomplishing something yourself in a game. It's a wonderful moment. And in the world of entertainment, there are very few things as good as Fallout. You know, we've worked on Fallout for over 10 years now, and we started designing this one actually right after Fallout 3 in 2009. We were busy with the Skyrim game, but for the last 4 years, we have been working very, very hard to create something really special. And we've done a lot, and tonight we are going to show you a lot. And it all starts with an obsession to detail. Our artists concept every button, every blinky light, not just on one terminal, on all of them. Because it's our belief that it's all of these small details coming together that form a much, much larger whole.
Some of the artwork was beautiful. Yeah.
And that last image is really important because one of the great things about Fallout is the world that existed before the bombs fell. And that is where our game starts. On a beautiful Saturday morning with the threat of nuclear war looming.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
And this is where you create your character by simply selecting part of the face and sculpting.
Such a cute nose.
What do you think, huh? Beard or no beard?
We're going to speed up time here and show you just how easy and powerful this is to create all new characters by just sculpting and making changes wherever you want in the face. No series of sliders.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
And of course, you can play as a female. Whoever you leave the menu as is who you'll play. And this is an entirely dynamic system. It's the same system we use to create all of the game's NPCs. We even generate a baby based on the couple you make.
Good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thanks, Kazuo.
Of course, sir.
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold. Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Vault-Tec? Remind me again?
Why, we're about you, sir, and helping secure your future. You see, Vault-Tec is the foremost builder of state-of-the-art underground fallout shelters. Vaults, if you will.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot, naturally. In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
Mr. Howard, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down.
You heard Codsworth say my name. That isn't for the demo. We actually have recorded around 1,000 of the most popular names for him to say.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
I'm Sean.
Mom, you should come and see this.
Confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Almost there. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Hold on!
Now, we're not going to be spoiling or talking about the game's story tonight, but you do survive and get lowered into the vault. Events transpire, but you then emerge 200 years later as the sole survivor of Vault 111. This is an enormous dynamic world where you can create any kind of character you want, go where you want, and do whatever you want. Player freedom remains our absolute number one goal. This is running on a next-generation version of our creation engine, features full physical-based rendering, as well as dynamic volumetric lighting.
Alright, I'll give them that. I did think when I saw the trailer that it looked a bit crap, just on a graphical level. This looks pretty decent, actually.
As I live and breathe. Mr. Howard, is that really you?
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long.
That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can bring you up a snack. You must be famished.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Even our dialogue is dynamic. It's not a mode you're locked into. You can play it in first person, you can play it in third person, you can walk away whenever you want, and shoot him in the face if you want.
And people will want to do that just to be free to shoot whatever they want.
Hey, boy, what are you doing here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together. Hey, head over there.
And yes, you can give the dog commands by simply pointing at things in the environment and activating them. It's all contextual.
Grab that. Ready to get back out there?
It is from here that you'll explore the most ambitious and detailed game world that we have ever made, culminating in the massive ruins of downtown Boston.
Tell you one thing, what's really nice about it is, we're in this shot here, it's a nice bright game. There's a lot of games that try and be really dramatic and atmospheric and almost dark and dingy. This looks quite nice. It's like you'd actually quite happily walk around in this, and you know, even though it's decrepit buildings and everything's been destroyed, it still looks beautiful. It's like nice. It's nice lighting and stuff. It's like a post-apocalyptic Bioshock almost. Bioshock 2. It's like that, where you're in the Sky Cities and it's all nice and you know, it's like, even though it's quite gritty and there's a serious tone to everything, it's still a nice beautiful place to walk around, which is what I think games are specifically good at. And I miss.
This is a very old photo from the future, of course, of the invention of the very first Pip-Boy, which will become the world's greatest smartwatch due to its power and portability. And of course, we have a new one in Fallout 4. This is where you find it when you leave the vault. Now, you do spend a lot of time in our games looking at your stats, your items, and more. So we put a lot of emphasis on making this entertaining, but also making it come alive on the screen. Your various items. We do have a layered armor system now. There are holotapes you can listen to, and some of these are even game tapes.
Very good.
We like all kinds of games.
That is awesome. The Pip-Boy. I've got a guy at work that I work with. And he just got himself a 3D printer, and there's 3D models out there to print these. And I really, I'm trying to convince him to print one. Wow.
So This comes with our collector's edition.
Holy shit. I might just have to get a game for that.
So it is the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition. And yes, you can put your phone in it. And yes, we made an app for it.
Nice. I'm going to have to get this.
So it works with the game. And yes, it's a second screen experience. And usually I find second screen experiences, they're generally just stupid gimmicks. But like as far as stupid gimmicks goes, Irish is the best fucking one I have ever seen. It is awesome. It is. Here, I'm going to show it to you in action. It works. It actually works perfectly. It's the same code that we use on the Pip-Boy running on the app. Works on any platform on your local Wi-Fi, Xbox One, PS4, PC.
Man, that's sweet.
Of course, if you don't get the Pip-Boy edition, it'll obviously still work on your smartphone or tablet. It's going to be iOS and Android, and it'll come out when the game comes out.
Very cool.
But we've also done something else for your smartphone and your tablets. A totally new game. I know. We're busy. We do stuff. Back in 2007, we were making Fallout 3, and the iPhone came out, and we just fell in love with it. And we played games on it all the time. And we kept talking about making our own game for it, a separate game from what we would usually normally do. We had a lot of ideas. We kept coming back to this one that we felt would be perfect on a touch screen and that would be no better anywhere else. So we decided to do it, and here it is. It is called Fallout Shelter. And in it, you get to make your own vault. And you are the overseer controlling everything.
Very cool.
You control the people in the vault. It's your job to keep them productive and happy. This is inspired by games, the other games we love, going back 30 years to Little Computer People. You'll see inspirations, obviously, from XCOM, SimCity, FTL, things that we really, really like. Each dweller has full stats. They all level up.
This looks awesome.
There are items. You can give them new outfits, weapons, which they'll need when you send them off into the wasteland. So they'll head off into the wasteland and they'll have adventures and get stuff. This is actually inspired by an odd little RPG called Progress Quest. If you've never look it up, it's really cute. Resources are important, having the right balance of food, water, and power. There are lots of different rooms you can build, ones that give you resources. Some of them train people. They train your dwellers' stats. The bar, of course, trains charisma. Classroom does intelligence. There are children. More on that in a bit. And you do get rewarded with lunchboxes full of random loot. Accidents can happen, fires can break out, rat roach attacks, raiders can attack. And of course, the best way to get new dwellers is the old-fashioned way. It raises their happiness when they go in the room. And of course, as overseer, you get to name all the babies. And that is Fallout Shelter.
Very cool.
Now, this game is going to be free, but don't worry, there are no paywall timers. You don't need an internet connection. You build something, it's instantly built. Again, no internet connection. You can play it wherever you want. We do let you buy more lunch boxes if you want more random loot, but the whole goal of this game was to do something we'd really want to play on our phones, something that made us smile and have more depth than other things we were seeing. But what's been especially exciting about this game is for us to finally work with some great folks at Apple. And what's even more exciting is that this game is coming out on the App Store tonight.
Cool.
So, no soft launch. It's going to start rolling worldwide after the showcase this evening. I hope you check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
We'll get that in our phone.
But we're not done talking about Fallout 4 yet. So back to the big one. We love building stuff in our games. And if you think about building and crafting, Fallout is kind of the perfect world to do all of that in. So like many things, we have gone completely overboard. And here's how it works in the game. We're allowing your character, while playing, to rebuild. And it works like this. You can scrap items in the world for materials and then use those materials to build the way you want. And one of the great things about having a fully dynamic game engine is all of this just works in real time. Rip it apart and build the way you want. Like the rest of the game, this is about making it your own experience. We want you to build and decorate and make yourself really a place you want to live in. A new home for yourself and your best friend, of course. As your settlement grows, people will arrive, including certain traders. They have some of the best items in the game. For these people, you can plant food, water, and even power generators. All right, so the generators will power things through switches that require power, lights and other items, and then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works. You can also build your own terminals that hook to this power grid, and then you can control the various things and tweak them that the power lines are connected to. This includes things like turrets, because you do want to build defenses because your settlements can and will get attacked by raiders. So it's fun to build up something yourself in the game that usually you'll find that we have built for you. There are many large sites in the game world where we allow you to build, and you can even run Brahmin caravans between your settlements. And keep in mind, like most things we do, this is an optional part of the game that you can do if you want to. It's just one part of a huge game, but it's really great for Fallout. We just absolutely love this feature.
It's kind of like Little Big Planet.
And this crafting system carries over to other things in the world. So let's say you want to build this scope. And the game will tell you you need these components. And those components are found in all of the items in the world. So you could decide to build this scope out of these, say the microscope, a toy car, or these, duct tape and alarm clock and such. So we like to fill our worlds with thousands of items that you can interact with, and now all of them have purpose. And here's what it looks like in the game. We do have over 50 base weapons and over 700 modifications for those weapons. So you could take a basic, the laser pistol from Fallout, just one of the base weapons, and then modify that and turn it into something completely new.
Yeah, I agree, Daniel. Daniel. I agree totally. It's like I've never been a Fallout fan myself, but the amount of effort they put into this, I really appreciate when companies make effort, and you can see, based on the Fallout Shelter, the app, based on just the customization and the detail and the depth that gone into this game. I appreciate that quite a lot. So I think they deserve to sell their game, I think it's when you get games, EA does it a lot, but when you get games that there's yearly releases and there's not much change,
we've
it's
spent
like
a lot of
graphical,
time
and you're
on all the
a
weapons
little
and
bit
the
fed up
armor
with it.
because
This year,
we
it's
have
been obviously
focused
several
heavily from
years,
day
4
one
years to be working
to make
on
the
it.
combat in
It
this
makes
game
you
feel
really
great.
appreciate, and this is where
And feel great
I think
no matter how you play it. You want to
Rockstar
play it full on
does
first
really
person.
well, and you look at
You can
sales
play
of
it in
Grand
third
Theft Auto
person,
5
or you
as
can
a
use
perfect
VATS,
example.
which now gives you more
That took
control
5
to
years,
slow
I think
down
it
time
was, maybe longer,
and choose your
before
shots.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah, there's a
and it's
lot
been
of
all
great
that time
things
making a fantastic
that this game does, but I tell
and
you,
they really
you
deserve
could
it
be
because
experiencing,
they're
a
not just
quiet
milking the
moment in the game with
franchise,
your
they
dog,
are putting
and
so
the
much
right
depth
song
into it,
comes on
giving
your
you your
Pip-Boy,
money's worth.
and the
So
action
yeah, this
breaks
is what
out,
Fallout,
and you're reminded
Fallout 4 looks like.
just how fun and special a Fallout game can be.
Ready to fuck some shit up?
Got a dog lady, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man she anything but calm. Regular pint size and a bomb. Right along there, having fun. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb lady, rolling with power, a radioactive TV tower, a nuclear vision, living soul, flows with me electronic.
Completely. I've not got a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One here in the studio, but a couple of the guys that come and help out with the show now and again, they have got both different consoles. So I think even if they aren't getting the game, I definitely want that Pip-Boy, without a doubt. I was looking to get one anyway, but I made it myself out of 3D printing for this year. Depending on how much it is, as long as it's not too much, I'll definitely be getting the game and this. So depends when it comes out, obviously. Still think I still wish they'd fix the texture on the dog. However, it's just a minor niggle. The game actually looks very, very nice, and as you said, the amount they put into this, they went well above and beyond. So. Big props to them. What did you think of Doom?
good to be back.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been obviously a really special project for everybody in the team. Many of them are here in the house tonight. Can you guys wave? Give a big hand.
There you go.
Our fans really are the greatest in the world. I know many of you are here tonight, and I want to let you know just how important it is to us. And we know we have a responsibility to do this game right. And your love and support of Fallout have pushed us to make this our best work. And we really appreciate everybody's patience. We didn't say anything for years in this game while everybody waited. And we don't want you to wait too much longer. So we're happy to say Fallout 4 is coming out November 10th this year.
Cool. That's going to be a system seller without a doubt.
Thanks again, everybody. We really hope you love the game. Thanks again.
I really wish you could have this on the Wii U, man. It'd be so cool. I don't think I could obviously do graphically wise, but it'd be so cool to have the
Not that I should have to ask.
gamepad
But
as
get
the
another
Pip-Boy
round
and
of applause
stuff.
for that, man.
However, you could just play it with an anime. It's got a phone as well, so.
That boy knows how to make a game and give a demo. Just a reminder, you don't need to wait to get your Fallout fixed till this fall. Fallout Shelter will be available right after the showcase is over. You can find a direct link to it on our blog. We'll also be putting it out over all of our social media channels, so we hope you'll take a moment to download it and give it a try. We think you guys will like it. And now we really have come to the end of the show. You just got to look at what is coming from Bethesda in the next year, and there's still more to come from our other studios. We are always trying to push the boundaries of what players can expect from our games wherever they play them, and we think this lineup has something for everyone. From The Elder Scrolls to Fallout, from Doom to Dishonored, we hope these are the games that people will be talking about and playing for years to come. Before we wrap up, one more thing. We've created something special to commemorate our first showcase and to thank all of you for helping us make it such a big success. Take a look. Where is he? Come on out. It's okay. You can bring your friends out. Come on, guys. There they are. So you can pick up your set of figures on the way out tonight.
Yeah, very cool. Ah, so lucky, so there. Kind of like amiibos.
I gotta be honest, I feel like that's a mixed reaction. If you don't want it, it's fine. You can just leave it there. Now, for those of you at home on Twitch, do not despair. We did set aside some of these for you guys. We are going to be giving them away on the post show with Adam and Morgan, so stay tuned to find out how you can win one of these. Also on the post show, you'll get more details about everything you heard tonight, plus exclusive conversations and interviews with Marty, Todd, Roth, and Harvey, so stay tuned. Okay. That's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed our first ever E3 showcase. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Well, I must say, that was very, very cool. That was, I never realised it was their first E3, but for their E3, that was very good, yeah. Enjoyed that. Let us know what you guys thought. Obviously, I know, Daniel, you enjoyed that. Fallout 4 anyway. I think Fallout 4, Doom 4, essentially. The other game, I can't remember what it was called. The one where the girl was swinging her arm and it was extending out like Mr. Elastic. That game, that looked really cool. The Elder Scrolls stuff looked pretty decent. There was obviously the card game. People that are into that sort of kind of genre would probably like that as well. Wasn't quite keen on the Attila Hun one or whatever it was called. I thought it was a bit too much like
Team Fortress, but not even as cool as that. Maybe it's amazing, who knows. But yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good show. A lot of cool stuff there. Doom, I really want to try that out. I think that'd be pretty awesome just to have a go of that. I was watching on one of the other channels there, and Adam Sessler, they were showing the boxed triple pack of those characters, the little figurines they were getting. So lucky. Anyway, yeah, just want to thank you all for watching. That's it for me tonight. It's 4:25. I'll stay on for about 5 minutes more, but I'm probably going to head off after this. It's 4:25 in the morning here in the UK, in Edinburgh, Scotland. And tomorrow is a big day. We've got E3's shows for Microsoft and EA, I think it is. Let me just check my notes. Yeah, we've got Microsoft, EA and Ubisoft. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with and what's shown during their conferences. Wondering if there's going to be anything sort of major, or if it's just going to be sort of remakes. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they'll show. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Leave some feedback in the comments. Remember, you can check us out on Facebook, Google+, Twitter under SmallFryUnify. Or you can check us out here on YouTube as well and check our videos out for things like Games Lounge. We do a weekly, well, normally weekly or bi-weekly show, but it's going to be extending to a weekly show with more people coming on board. Check that out if you like it. Let us know what you think. Leave some feedback in the comments. We also have a page on Patreon, pretty new. Not really done much promotion of it yet, but we will be. So if you're interested in supporting it and want to see more, get a better setup than what we've got, then yeah, head over there. During this week, if you join us again for some of the other conferences, as I've said a couple of times already, we are going to be doing a competition to win one of these Inkling Amiibos. So we'll do a competition, we'll do 2 competitions, and the first one you'll get to choose which one you want, and then the second one will just be the remainder will go off. So yeah, get to win one of these. I won't be charging any money or anything like that. I'll just be doing something, promoting the show or something by clicking like in it or a message or something. But anyway, yeah, so get a chance to win one of those little goodies. Yeah, and that's it. Take care. Hope you enjoy the rest of E3. If you check us out on the other shows, the other conferences, send us a message and we'll see you there. Take care. Have a good night. This is Games Lounge. Bye.
Games Lounge. Games Lounge.